Hello and welcome to our mini homestead. This is Sammy, and today's video is about changing the batteries uh, on the Invacare TDX SP. Now, before uh, you watch the videos, I want to say that I did not have the manual, and I searched the manual online, and I have access to the manual for the chair that has the lift. I did not read the whole manual. I read the part for changing the batteries, and I said I'm gonna figure things out myself. So by the end of the video, I'm gonna show you what I could have avoided of doing uh, in the process, and then you may save time, not do everything I did because I was figuring things out. So here you go. Enjoy the videos, and please let me know in the comments if you have any correction for what I'm doing. Thank you. Today I'm making another video about the wheelchairs that I use to work outside. In the past, I did a review for the Invacare TDX SP. I was using that chair. It was great, very powerful chair and comfortable. So I'm going to show you the chair here. I was using it, and then suddenly it stopped working. I couldn't figure out why it stopped working, and I heard a pop, and I couldn't figure it out. And the screen on here was just white. I didn't bother because I needed the chair immediately. So I went ahead and I purchased that Jazzy 614. And the seller told me that the batteries were 3 months old. Obviously, that was a lie. The batteries doesn't last few hours working outside, while the batteries on this one would last 3 days. So now I would have to I was planning to just take the batteries out from this chair and see if they will fit on the Jazzy 614. So after you take the cushion out, use an Allen key to remove the screws that's holding the plate. I already loosened them, and I'm missing one already, but there are 3 screws, one here, one here, one here, and I'm just missing one. I'm gonna put the screws like just where they belong so I don't lose them. Now the problem was taking the batteries out from this chair. You have to get the seat up. This model is the tilt. It doesn't have the lift, and there is no movement at all, so I cannot just move it to lift it. So I have to take that whole assembly out, which is so heavy. I'm gonna use my hoist to do so. So I have to take these 8 bolts, 4 on this side and 4 on this side, the whole assembly, which is probably more than 100 pounds. take it off, so I can take the top plate off, and then I can pull the batteries out and then figure things out. Maybe I figure out what's wrong with that chair, fix it, and then use it. That would be a better option. We'll find out. So after I removed all 8 bolts, I'm gonna get a chain and hook it to the hoist and lift the seat. So let me do that and get back to you. When you are lifting anything like that, you don't know what balance you have as far as weight on the thing, so it may tip backward, hit something. So see, like now, I have to be watchful, do it one step at a time to know if it's gonna tip backward and hit something, I don't damage something or damage the seat of the chair. So just don't just go all the way and then end up injuring somebody. One step at a time, and then you figure out what to do. Now we have to try again, gradually. Now I forgot to unhook that cable. So there is no plug in the bottom. The plug is in here, and you have to follow. What a complicated. I think it's this one. So I was hoping to take that part away and work on it, not underneath this, but that is not the case. I'm going to bring a screwdriver and take that top off. What is holding? So I traced the cable that's coming down from the batteries. It's coming. I broke off all the zip ties, and it's the first one coming here. So the way the manual said to disconnect that cable, it didn't say how. but obviously I broke that piece that's holding these things together, so it's one after another, they come off like that. So the top piece is just a cover, and then you have to pull this out. Need to use both hands. Give me a second. So you pull that piece out like that. Then you're able to I'm going to bring the phone closer. So this piece has these holes that fits on the pins on the top, on the one underneath it, and so on. So each one fits on the top of the other like so, and this slide in to lock it. So obviously, because this is an uncommon system, it should be in the manual how to do it, how to pull this piece out. Because this piece locks the top one with the other, with the one underneath it. But anyway, now I am able to unhook that cable. Right there, pull it out. Now I'm able to raise the seal. Now I just want to say this disclaimer that I'm not a technician and I'm not doing this video as how to, but how do I. So take that as a normal person who's trying to figure things out and do it yourself way to save money or to just be able to be at least more independent than you have to hire people to do the work for you. So just take that disclaimer, because I may be doing something wrong, and if I am and you know, just let me know in the comment. And if you have suggestions, let me know in the comments, and we'll just I just try to figure things out, and it usually works for my best. Even if I destroy something, I learn from it. So we'll continue working. And now I can move that bottom part, the base, from under the seat, so I can have better access to the batteries. So now the top is not coming off. It's held by this, which is this is the back panel. So I have to take the back panel off and then see how I take the top one off. These holes has no screws underneath them or anything. And this back panel, I think it's held by one Allen key here, which is also unusual system, but probably I have some mud inside. So it turned out to be a Phillips screw, not the Allen key screws like the front panel. So it's a different. Maybe it was changed by previous owner, but still I cannot get this out. There is something else still holding it. I'm gonna try to figure this out. So the back panel has also two screws here and here that I did not see. I had to bend down all the way to see them because they are hidden under this metal plate. So I was able to take this off, and here is the screws. Now this top one appears to have two more screws down here that were hidden under this one, so I have to find them. So this hole is in that metal plate, which is welded. You cannot move it. And then the screw underneath the hole holding that plastic piece. Now I unscrewed completely. You still cannot get it out. Stuck. So you have to lift this all the way and push front. Now we uncovered the batteries. Here is one and the other. The only reason I had to remove the back panel, is just because it covers the two screws that's the back two screws for the top panel. So that system really tested my patience. I was about to break them. Just now the batteries are held with a strap. I already undone the strap from the front. It's like just a regular strap like this. So you pull them out. And then The terminals are connected through these terminals, and then this take them to the back. So in order for me to take the batteries out and see if they're gonna fit the other chair, I have to take the whole assembly off. But for the sake of if you are changing the batteries just for this chair, and these are the old batteries, you need to unhook this from here. So I'm gonna break the ties on the terminals, the zip ties on the terminals. I'm not gonna break the zip ties on these terminals now because I can just unhook this. I can also unhook this. So we'll undo these terminals. Always start to disconnect the negative first. And when you're working on a negative, cover the positive. The reason is if you drop the key, if the key is long, this key is not long enough to connect both. But if you're using a long key, you drop it, it connects the negative and the positive. Is gonna cause a spark. So this piece comes out. So after you remove the terminals and their batteries are no longer attached to the system, from the front, I'm gonna show you. When you have the two straps that the original straps were coming this way, coming underneath the cables, and the battery was strapped this way. So we unhook those. Oh, come on. And there is a tray that you pull that. So let me lock the wheels so I can pull this out. So now the wheels are locked, so the chair is not gonna move when I pull on it. And pull on that tray to get the batteries out. And now those batteries has no handle to carry them, and that would be my challenge or my next challenge. But I'm gonna conclude that video by if you're replacing those batteries, you're gonna take these batteries out and you're gonna put the new batteries in, you connect the terminals, and you reverse everything, put it together. And here you go. So what I have done that I could have avoided. The manual for the chair that is with the lift indicate that it needs the seat needs to be removed to access the top panel. However, after I have done all that work, I want to show you a couple of things you may be able to bypass removing the seat and removing the top panel. So I'm going to go to the seat and show you. So this is the back of the seat. This is the assembly for the connecting to the terminals that was on top of the battery. It was here where the battery was there, and it connect to this part like so. So this part on top of the batteries, and then the front battery is connected through this with that part. So it is very possible that you could have, let me bring things together. It is very possible that when this is like that here, connected to the battery, that you can reach from down beneath this plate and try to unhook it. I doubt you can do that. So I lowered the seat back where it's belong, and I pulled it forward as much as it could go, and from the back here you could have unplugged the back battery by pulling this connector off. So in reality, you could remove the front panel and the back panel. You don't have to remove the seat, but you'd have to remove the cushion and the plate, loosen those 4 bolts, put the seat all the way to the front, and you'll be able to unplug from the back and pull the batteries out from the front. I assume that everything should fit under this here. and then you can disconnect your terminals when the battery is all the way out here. And that is a possibility. I wouldn't figure this out without the manual, which I didn't have. But after I did everything, and I figured this out. Anyway, hopefully that was informative, and thank you for watching to the end. Now, I'm not replacing the batteries, I'm just taking them out to install them. Hopefully they will fit. Hopefully they will fit on that chair. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's informative. I did more work than I could have because I didn't have the manual. And the manual for the other chair that has the lift indicates that you have to remove the seat. And that's why I went through all that. So thank you again. See you next time. Please subscribe, like, and share, and God bless you.